I think we need to remember, yeah, you're right. The NHS and healthcare is by far the most important issue for people who currently intend to vote Labour. That's the important thing, right? They
Sure.
already intend to vote for them. They're already Labour supporters. I think what we would want to look at is what are the top issues for voters who voted for Labour last year, but
Yeah.
now wouldn't vote for Labour.
Swithering voters, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't have that sort of in front of me for that particular cohort. But looking at the other parties, they all have kind of, apart from the Conservatives, they all have sort of individual strengths, right? So the Greens are very strong on climate and climate action and net zero and so on. The SNP are very strong on independence and standing up for Scotland. Reform are very strong on immigration. Although I will point out that actually kind of whether you trust Reform most or trust another party most is very tied to demographics as well. The youngest voters in this poll trust the Greens the most on immigration, actually. So there's some interesting wrinkles to that, to that there as well. I think looking at these trust figures, though, the one party that doesn't seem to have, or the one major party that doesn't seem to have a clear strength apart from the Conservatives is Labour. There isn't a topic, there isn't a policy area that they perform best on. So I think there's quite each of the other parties have kind of strengths that they can leverage. They have issues they know that they can run on because they perform well on them, and issues that they're going to want to frame the election around. Labour doesn't seem to have a particularly clear area of strength in this polling. So what the issue is that they want to frame the election around, or they want to try to use as a lever to pry voters back from Reform and the SNP and so on, what that issue would be is not particularly clear
Mm.
from this data anyway.